single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Sword Assassin. As you can see, we're a few minutes late because I was running up and down trying to look for ice. I rarely try to drink in the show, but today I think we got good enough excuses, right? We got good enough excuse. So start with the music. Okay, and let's see if I can get that to work, of course. uh There we go. Alright, so I hope everybody's having a good day. I know it's like a stressful week. It's for everybody it's like different level of stress, right? Different level of stress. So, we all have our stress. I'm pretty much is stress shopping all day long. Stress shopping this, stress shopping that. If I find something, I'll buy. Literally that's how my week is like. So yeah, calm me down. Gotta have a little bit of screwball and read because I know a lot of our members actually tried this. It's not expensive and it's not hard to find. But the screwball really tastes like peanut butter? Find out. And obviously this is for that hasn't tried it yet. If you tried it yet, you already know the answer, right? So a little bit of screwball. And we're gonna smoke the nasty Frita, one with the front end, the other one with the back end. I really don't see the point of this, but when somebody challenged me, I kinda try to do it just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it, alright? So I'm supposed to do both of them together. So let's get this started. Let me turn on the fan. Today, really, by the way, happy birthday to Kat. I think it's Kat's birthday. And I think today there's really no excuse to not be on there. Because, like, hey, where you gonna go tomorrow? At home! Exactly. That's right. So, let me get the cigar out because the packaging is me. Alright, one. You forgot today was Wednesday. This week you was screwed up. That's okay. Nobody remember what day it is anymore. Hey, Sherry. Alright, so one front side, one back side, right? One front side, one back side. A lighter, of course. Need a cutter. Darn, where's my cutter? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. So we'll do one back side and one front side. I don't even know how you gotta cut this side to do a front. I don't understand, because this side is not like that. Okay. These are short fillers. I don't even know why people think of just smoking the wrong side, because the fillers just come right out. The fillers just come right out. My whole mouth is filler. My whole mouth is filler. Dust some filler out. I don't know who came out with the idea. It's definitely not how a cigar is meant to be. I think that if they want you to smoke the other flavor, they will have made it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's light this up first. this one. Okay, the smoke output is serious. Okay, it's serious. Let me turn on the heat. Let me turn off the heat. Okay. All right. Ooh, look at the smoke is going. It's really going. All right, and then the other side. I don't know how people can do this. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, all I get is filler. All I get was filler. Okay. Alright, ready? Oh, wow. Tastes just like peanut butter. No. You know, a lot of time I hear a lot of different kind of birthday wishes from different people, you know. Can't do them. Can't do it. Alright, so Bob, the cigar guy, made a challenge for people to smoke nasty Fritas, front end and a back end, because they taste different. So I'm gonna try it, and I gotta tell you if it tastes different, because the majority of cigar doesn't. Okay. Okay, it is different. It is different, but it's not whole world different. It's just different. Okay, this side from the short end is more grassy, more earthy. From the small end, it's actually more woodsy and it's more cedar. Okay. It's actually good. Damn it. Okay. It does taste different, but it's not enjoyable. I don't see how this smoking like this is any enjoyable. Yeah. It's slightly different, but it's pretty much how you will have tasted at the end. Like if you smoke until the knob, that's how it will have tasted like. Okay, see? My whole mouth is full of peanut butter right now. I can't taste anything else. Yeah, it's more earthy and grassy, and the other side is more. But again, I don't see how that's enjoyable. I smoked a Liga A before, Travis. Okay. Yeah, this way is not enjoyable at all. Can taste it, sure, you can taste it different, but it burns weird, and then you know, this filler flying in and out, just not enjoyable. By the way, Bob, if you watch this, you know, to smoke a Drew Estate, this is one, right? So there you go. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? That's how you do it as Asian. Nasty Fritas are good, but for those people who have tried it, do you like Nasty Frita or do you like Papa Frita? Which one? Here's the problem with the screwball. Screwball is so sweet that it covers all taste. I feel like I'm eating a spiked peanut butter ice cream. I don't know. I think I enjoyed the Papa Frita more than Nasty Frita. I don't know why. Not one of the cigar. Hey, Matthew Jocelyn. I think Papa Frita is better too. And with me smoking it this way, I'm gonna renumber this way, and I probably never gonna smoke this again because it's just not. Yeah. You did? There we go. Yeah, I'm smoking too. Yeah, I don't think backward is what it meant to be. I don't care who said it. It's not how you're supposed to smoke a cigar, and it should never be attempted. Other than the fact that you've been challenged to do it, because it's just not something that you should be doing. It's just not. I don't see a reason to. I don't see a reason why you should do that, because when they blend this thing, you know, the blender say this tastes good, you know, and you should end with this. It's like this. It's like having your dessert first and then have your steak right after that. It doesn't make sense, right? You want to have your appetizer, your steak, and vegetables, and then maybe some coffee and ice cream. You don't want to have your coffee and ice cream first and then have your steak and then have your appetizer, right? Doesn't make sense. So for you to smoke backwards, yeah, it might taste something different in certain extreme vitola, but then, you know, it shouldn't. You know, it shouldn't. Hey, PF. That sounds funny, PF. But hey, Pete, what's going on? So yeah, I know everyone is stressed. Everyone is, you know, at home dealing with the kids, and you know, obviously it's not the best time, right? I understand people have to vent, and if you have to vent in the group, go ahead and vent. I understand. Okay, if you have trouble, you're having a hard time, go ahead and vent. Go ahead and vent. It's okay. You know, it makes you feel better, then do it. And I think that really does help when you get to vent. All right, and once you vent, you know, let us know if you're having hardship. Let us know if you're having for you some help. Don't be ashamed of doing that. I mean, that's what famous are for. Sometimes you ask for help. Sometimes you know, people who could will help. Couldn't, you know, they will move on. So, you know, while you're waiting for the government to help, you're praying. At least we'll keep you in our prayer if you can help for any reason whatsoever. Yeah, Nasty Frida is a little bit nasty. It's not my favorite cigar. Not even my daily cigar. Not even my go. Not a cigar I keep in my humidor. Sure. Ugh. Some people like it. Some people like it. That's totally fine. Me, it's not something that. So yeah. For now, I know everybody's bored. In certain things. It's okay if you want to go challenge each other in something like that in the group. That's totally fine. And let's join. What's the Legion chat? Is there a Legion chat? So every day, I guess we'll do some challenges. We'll do some, and challenge each other to some cigars or whatever if you wanted to, just to make the day flow better and quicker. But I know there are some people that doesn't have a lot of cigar going on. I know that Corona Cigars is going to close for 2 weeks, which I'm kind of glad that I already got my orders in. So Corona Cigar, for that does not think cigar is a essential. It's not needed, so they close it for 2 weeks. But 2 weeks is not that bad. 2 weeks is not that bad. I can imagine not buying cigar. Okay. I know some companies still try to sneak it in, like find a way to open, yet they're not essential, which is kind of sneaky. That's okay. And I know the government tried to delay the tax until July, so IRS delayed the federal tax until July. However, your city might not do it, so your state tax still is due at April. Still, that doesn't make sense. Why will you do that? Like, this should be something mandated. Like, if you change one tax, you change the other two, because you don't file both of them separately. You file them together. So, why would you file your state and then not do your federal until later on? It doesn't make sense, right? So they might as well push it back the entire year and then change everything to the same time. So everything will be the same spot, but apparently they're not. Apparently that they're not doing that. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I need to move my fan. Another, because now it's like kind of like tilted because I'm facing different way. You guys are used to. For me, actually, I used to face this way. This is how I face you guys. But now I move it to the front. Now I have to face this way. Now the smoke moving different way now. That's weird. Utah isn't on lockdown yet. I mean, here's the problem with the news is that they constantly. Yeah, I meant taxes. If you haven't filed your tax returns. I did not enjoy the cigar. It's so bland and weird. Basically, if you got to this point right now, it doesn't like government is moving so slow, right? I think everybody can agree with that. But government is moving so slow at helping anybody whatsoever. The tests are like, if you go to get coronavirus tests right now, it'll take 7 days to figure out. 7 days, you'll be dead. Right? If you really have coronavirus without help, test it out 7 days later, you'll be dead. Like, by the time you find out, it's like, oh, well, I need you to tell me that. I'm freaking half dead. And then you just tell me I have it, then might as well don't do the test. They were talking about this one person that went to the emergency room, got tested, but then didn't get the coronavirus test. They refused to do that. They just tested him, and he did not have a coronavirus test. And he got slapped on like a $10,000 emergency room. The medical system, billing system is so corrupt. No wonder nobody want to step out and say, I might have a disease, I might want to check it. Because like right now, there is no way to avoid it. There is no way. You can know every single person that you know of and account them for each viruses, each one, whether or not they have coronavirus. You cannot avoid that. All right? You're like let's say if yesterday was the day where everybody goes shop first, and tomorrow I make just one day where only you go to shop for groceries, you can still get it, even with the mask on. All right? Somebody 67 wow. You can go, because people understand this wrong. It's not about people coughing at you. It's actually the virus that settled down. So even if no one was around you, but the person was there before you, cough or sneeze or whatever that has coronavirus and touch something, and you touch that same thing, you have a chance of catching. Alright? You have a chance of catching. It's from touching. That's why they tell you to wash your hands and don't touch your face more than wearing masks. Okay? Because wearing masks doesn't help. Wearing masks doesn't help. Wearing a mask will help if the person is sick. Right? If the person is sick, the mask is gonna trap the majority of those viruses. Right? But the people who's not sick is really catching from touching stuff. You know, from touching the surface, from food. You know, if they cough in front of food and then settle on the food, it will stay on the food for like 2 days. Right? So if you pick that up, you go home and your nose itch, you just go like that, you can catch it. You can catch it just like that. So the government is not, and WHO and the CDC is not doing a good job to explain to people how you actually capture this disease and how to prevent it correctly. Other than tell you to wash your hands, wear a mask, and don't go out, that doesn't tell you why you get it, right? It doesn't tell you why you get it. Wearing gloves, the same thing. Even if you wear a glove, let's say you wear the glove, all right? You touch something that has the coronavirus on it, and then you need your nose itch, you touch your nose again. Same thing, you're transferring it to your face, right? You're transferring to your face, and that's where you have the issue. I'm in Massachusetts, Pete. So how you catch it is actually from touching and carry it to your face, all right? Even if you wear a mask, they say don't touch your mask in the front when you take it off. That's for that reason, because they think that whatever gets filtered, the coronavirus, and you touch like that, take the mask off and touch your face again, that's how you transfer. So you gotta understand how this is being transferred. This is being transferred because you carried it to your face. Alright? So the mask doesn't really do anything. It only does something for people who are sick. It prevents it to going out. Right? It's not gonna prevent it from going in, because it can go through your eyes, your ear, your nose, your mouth. Anything that can go inside your body can transfer. Okay. The good thing is that the traveling of that virus from coughing is about 5 to 6. So you know, you keep that good distance, you won't have direct on yourself. Like if somebody cough around your face, yeah, you're gonna get on your face already. But if somebody cough on anything like doorknob or coughed on their hand, like they just says right, and let's say they have on and they put their jacket up and then take off their jacket, wear the sleeve one inside out and put it on the sofa. Now the sofa has that virus. So the way to avoid it is really, there's no way to avoid it, because it could be on anything, right? Unless every time you go out, you do not touch yourself at all. Right? No, nothing on the face, nothing on your body. You don't cough, you don't go near anybody. When you go home, you burn your clothes. That's the only way to avoid it. You know, this is how the hospitals are dressing up right now. They're wearing 2 layers and a safety suit and mask and another cover mask over that mask. Okay, and literally some of them wear glasses too. Just to prevent it and hinder it. And whenever they change the shirt, they change the entire outfit, change the entire thing. That's why they don't have enough, because they change so fast. They don't have enough because of that, not because you know, they don't really have any, because they go through so many so quick. Because if you go towards a corona victim and you got things all over yourself, and then you get out of that room, you could transfer to anybody else. Anybody who touched you at all can transfer. So, you know, they go out and they just take the entire thing off and throw it away and then put another one on. Yeah, of course you got it. That's the only way, right? So, unless you gotta go out, you gotta come home and burn your clothes, there's no point. There's no way to prevent it, because you don't know who has it, and mask alone isn't any. That's why people is like, stop buying the mask, leave the mask to the hospital, to the medical, to the nursing, because they actually need that. They're like right in front of it, and you don't want them to transfer either, right? You wear a glove and don't touch your face when you throw them away before you get back home. Here's the thing, even if you don't touch your face, if you touch anything else and then that touches something else and touches your face afterward, it's still transferred. Basically, this is what I can tell you, okay? The only way to prevent is to, when you go out, you put all the safety suit and everything mask on there, and then you have your wife just toss flour powder on you. So your entire body is white except your face, right? Your entire body is powdered, all right? So everywhere you go, you touch something, you'll be powdered, all right? So long as you go home, your entire face has no powder, you'll be fine. And when you get rid of everything that has powder needs to be gone, all right? Your house cannot have any of those powder left. You cannot have any flour that's left over. That is the only way, all right? That is the only way. Everything you touch has white marks. The store should clean it off right away. Anything that has white marks on it, the store needs to clean it off right away because that's the potential transferring of. Alright, other than that, no way. Oh, also, if you're... By now, you should know that hand sanitizer is made out of very high concentration of alcohol. Right? No question, right? Everybody should know that, right? And the key is that to know that it's also flammable. Okay? Flammable. Alcohol is very flammable. So, alcohol in the gel, flammable. Okay? So, don't try to smoke right next to it and try to light it up because that alcohol is so concentrated, it will light and clear fire. Alright? The fire is clear. It's lit, but you just can't see it unless you look at a certain angle. It's lit, so be very careful when you're using hand sanitizer. They're saying that it might not work too, so. Alright, so Tony Murray and me and I, we're still trying to work on printing the ashtray. Alright, printing the ashtray. I think it's gotta be super cool. I think it'll be really nice. In fact, I think that even if we couldn't do it that way, we can make the mold and, you know, sand it down really clearly and nicely and put it into a silicone mold and then use the silicone mold to make a acrylic. It'll be pretty cool. But right now, we're still testing it. I'm still testing. I just replaced a glass top today, and that took literally all day to adjust because it just won't stay straight and the things are peeling off here and there. So I'm continue working on it. I mean, that's my project. I want to make an actual Shadow Smokers Legion ashtray that either later on we can use, you know, some way to make an acrylic version of it or something. But first we gotta make the mold. Right? Gotta make the body itself. He tried to make a small one today, and then that still. It's gotta be a lot of work. It's gotta be a lot of work. You know, I'm a noob at this. I haven't really printed anything 3D until now. So printing it, finessing with it, upgrading the parts that I need, I think that I can go do better. It's a constant, you know, constant work. You know, it's just like, okay, I think I can change this to make it better. I think I can change the setting to make it better. So I'm doing a little bit every day until it's perfect, and then I'll print that because it takes 14 hours to print. 14 hours to print one. That's if anytime in the middle, nothing went wrong. Right? For 3D printing, things could go wrong really quick. Like, you know, just one wire got tangled, whatever, the entire thing gets peeled off. Today I tried to print the round dial of our logo. It came off like 5 times. I have 5 flat pieces that came off that did not continue to print. So it's a continuation work. Yeah, the microphone should cut off when I'm not talking loud enough. Like, I use it to filter out the fan noises, but I can probably adjust it. There we go. I changed the threshold again, because last time the threshold was much much differ, much differ. But when I'm talking, it should be like when I'm not talking, it should be complete silent other than music. Test 1, 2. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, if I'm cutting off, it's probably because I'm not talking. But when I'm talking, you should be able to carry through. Test, 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 test. Yeah, it's about this amount. So yeah, everything should be good. Just got off work, 3rd day in a row, working 12-hour shift, working from home. Are they making you working more than your 40-hour week, or you know how does that? You know, still working is great, but like you know, getting you all 12-hour work is a lot. You know, if you gotta work a whole week. But I have to say, people who are still working, be glad that you're still working, because there's some serious 430,000 people unemployed right now. It's crazy amount, and I think even with the government assistance, that $1,200 per person, it's not enough. It barely pays your rent. So, you know, if you have a job right now, keep it. You know, work through this tough period, and then you'll be fine. But for now, I would say, you know, very careful, stay safe, and just try to, you know, not go crazy. I work 12-hour shift every day. That's a lot. That sounds like a restaurant shift. That sounds like some serious restaurant shift. 12-hour days. And I only other ones I can think of is like factory. Oh yeah, here we go, factory. You work in the factory, you work on oil drilling, you work on like driving trucks. Those are the one that works 12-hour shifts. But normal they don't. But these people who work 12-hour shifts makes quite a bit of money. You know, it sounds like that the white collars never work 12-hour shift, but they actually do. Especially busy season, they work way more than 12 hours a day. It's crazy. So this cigar right now, half an hour in. It's this much. You can see, like, I'm not enjoying the cigar all that much. It's just not my type. You know, it's got that charred, cedar, bitterness, but almost some sort of fruity nose to it. But it's not like my type of smoke. It doesn't do well. It doesn't do well. I mean, I like some of the underground and, you know, Liga Privada cigars and stuff like that, but this is just nice. This is the nasty Frita, and I can tell you nasty Frita tastes nasty. Papa Frita is a lot. Papa Frita is a lot. Like, I'm like actually looking around, it's like, can I just smoke another thing because this thing is so bad? I mean, there are Drew Estate fans that will that swear by every Drew Estate cigar. It's just not me. Like, you know, if you give me like those acids and stuff like that, I hate those. I hate those. I just can't smoke. Having to shift customer internet traffic, way more traffic than usual. Our 10 gigabyte link to our upstream connection at capacity. I'm having the same issue too, especially with Google. You know, a lot of things I'm trying to get updated, it will not update through certain protocol, Wi-Fi and stuff. It just won't. It just won't. It's weird. Like, I don't understand why. It doesn't make sense to me. Why won't it update? It gets stuck. It gets stuck in certain percentage and not. So I don't know. There's a lot of network issues. There's more people using the internet. I know there are some companies giving out free movies to watch, and that's still not enough. Because I know one of my friends had kids, and literally today all day it's just what's that thing called? Shoot, Frozen, continuous Frozen, and he's in the background, keep listening to Let It Go, you know, all day long. Yeah, you know, there are some people that absolutely love everything about Drew Steak, every cigar from Drew Steak. I'm not that kind of person. I have well, I'm kind of opposite. I like the Davidoff cigars, and then I smoke a lot of Davidoff cigars. So everybody has their own palate. But for me, Drew Estate, some stuff are really good. Some stuff are absolutely no for me. I mean, I cannot do those what's the thing called flavor cigars. I don't even like sweet tip. So I was my kid's teacher today until 2:30 p.m. So Martin, what did you teach them? Did you teach them how to fix cars? Did you teach them how to drink way too much on a mason jar? Or what do you teach them? What do you teach them? I'm actually wondering how is if this continues, how are people going to go through the year? Like, is kids gotta go back a year? Is kids gotta be able to still move to the next grade? Like, how's that gonna work? What help is we have Netflix and Google catching servers on our network, and even with that, it's still a lot. Having manipulated BGP browser traffic. Have I smoked a Davidoff I don't like? Yes, I do, but it's actually not by Davidoff. It's Griffin by Davidoff. Griffins are actually owned by Davidoff, and they make Pepsi. Alright. Yamasa is really good. Yamasa is really good. There are a few Davidoff that I don't really care for. For example, the small batch. They made a small batch, like 4 different small batches. I did not like that all that much. I didn't think it was worth the price or anything at all. And also, there were some like test blends, like the special blends. There was like 15, 16 of those. There were only few that I liked. There's I think like number 11, number 9, and the rest of them wasn't that good. So late hours really good. Churchill's, I go to usually the 2000, and what else? I mean, Yamasa is good. Nicaragua is good. Nicaraguan is good. I don't particularly care for the Xenos. The Xenos series, I'm not a particular one. What about these Diademas? Did you like those? I have a few of those. I just don't smoke them because it is this long. It's this long, so it takes a long time to smoke. I don't have that long to smoke. Maybe like when the weather gets better, I know I'm gonna sit outside for like 3-4 hours. I might go with that, but it's not something that you go normally. Ascuro is really good, but Ascuro is kind of strong. It's one of those that beginners shouldn't be smoking it because they get sick really quickly. The color green actually make you turn green. The Xeno, there are some Xeno Platinums I didn't like. Alright, Xeno Platinums wasn't that good. And what else wasn't that good in Davidoff's? I'm not a fan of the triple Maduros, of the Camachos. What else I didn't like? And that was pretty much it. The rest of them, I really liked them a lot. Even the Royals are really good. Right? And the year of the Zodiacs are all really good. So, majority I like. There were a few that I don't like. Usually they're budget brand I don't like. Or what the budget brand or the most expensive brand, but they dropped the ball on it. That I wouldn't like. So wouldn't make sense. Have you smoked one? It's underwhelming. But again, the price wasn't that crazy either for the Xeno Platinums. Right, the Xeno Platinum wasn't that expensive. So I'm thinking, we should do a challenge when things get better. All right, and the challenge will be, something like go to your brick and mortars, go to a restaurant. Like this, there'll be a set of challenges. Go to one of the local restaurant, and which one you go. Go to a local BMN, which one you go, and go to a local bar. Like do one of each. I think that would be a good challenge to do when things get better, when you can actually go out. Factory smokes are pretty good cigar though. For budget cigar, factory smokes are really good. It's not mild. It's closer to medium. It depends. I don't know. The one I smoke has such tight draw. I actually don't feel well afterward because you had to draw so much. You had to smoke so much, and I feel like it was medium to me. But it wasn't amazing. It wasn't to the Zeno name, in my opinion. So, but it looks like the situation looks like I'll definitely be buying less Davidoff this year. I'm buying other cigars. You know, I just need to find good time to smoke. By the way, I did return the 3 Boveda Butler back. I don't know if they already returned my money. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Everyone, I'm receiving so many like response to the coronavirus stuff. Crazy. Okay, let's see. I don't see it. Oh. And the Bomb Smoker is getting delayed, huh? Bomb Smoker is getting delayed. That's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. Especially they're getting moved to like November. That's crazy. I wonder how that's gonna work out. I don't know if they will delay the other one. Do you guys know if they delayed any other ones yet? Some of the CAO session last night and full body, in my opinion, that is the full body cigar. Yes. All the bigger stickers on the keychain going. I ordered it and it hasn't get here yet. It will take a week or two. What did I buy? Oh. Try to see. I see other refund, but I didn't see that. Maybe I had to wait long. I don't know. Not a big deal. I buy Connecticut and the sweets, which sun grown and with sweet. Only Florida is delayed as of now. Good info, yeah. So I wonder if they will delay any more as it goes, because the other ones are actually pretty late into the year, in the summer. So I wonder if that will change anything. But yeah, I'm looking at through this. I don't think they refunded my money yet, but that's okay. That's fine. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I only have the debit, but no credit. We'll find out in a few days. Give it a few days. Give it a few days. So yeah, I mean, I know right now it's hard to get really excited. I know Bob even canceled his video today, or yesterday. So unfortunately, it is that time. It's hard to really get like riled up and be really happy about the whole situation when things are going crazy. For myself, you know, it's not business as usual. It's literally wasting time every single day. Hopefully, you know, things change for the better. I'm just looking at the news all day long. I'm literally tired of hearing what's going on in the news. So unfortunately, that's what's going on right now. And I know that Albert had an idea to do like a digital hearth. Everybody smoke and chat and all that stuff. I don't know how that's gonna really works out, but what I will do is I'll continue to look into it and see what we can do to do a hearth and like a continuous chat room. Anybody who's smoking on their own can just join and then just start chatting with us. I think that's something doable. We can work on that. I don't know if they can do that with Facebook, but it had to be some other protocol to figure out. Muchador. Muchador? What's muchador? What is a muchador? Muchador? I don't find it. Oh, I don't know what that is. What's muchador? Also, I want to thank everybody for responding to that post that I made yesterday night. For everybody to check in to make sure that you're okay. I do constantly think about if everybody's okay, if everybody is having issues, or you know, if anybody is in a dire need of any help. I really do want to help if there's anything. I don't understand. Read Matt's comment. I did. The muchadors for the beginners and moochers out there. And the moochers. How did that look like? Like, basically, you mean guest humidor? So you mean the guest humidor? The ones where you let people take. Okay, that I get. I call that guest humidor. I have a couple humidors in the living room that, you know, those hold sticks that I don't really care for. But I normally smoke from those humidors. So, you know, for someone to come over and they smoke it, I'll be fine with that. Because how many cigars can you smoke while being here anyway? So. Like what is the maximum amount for your guests to smoke in your house? Like how many sticks can they smoke in one setting? In fact, you know what cigar I hide? You know what cigar I hide for myself? Those Scorpions bundles. I hide those in my room because I actually like those. Like, I like those, but I can't find myself reason to buy more of those. Because it's like, you know, obviously I'm not gonna just buy that. So I'll buy that the next time I buy from Cigars Daily that has something else. Yeah, one. Like, you know, even if they smoke an expensive one, you would just one. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Ooh, that's really good. I bet my wife will like. This tastes like peanut butter. The science doesn't make sense though. The science doesn't make sense using peanut butter as mash to make whiskey. That doesn't make sense. How did that work? The science doesn't make. I gave away 15 cigars to my military friend this week, but it was an honor for me to do that. I give out drinks and cigars. I love my military friends. Of course, if you know, the only military friend that I have, that I have immediate, you know, relationship to, or somebody that I meet a lot. Well, it's actually my brother and my sister-in-law. That both serves, and in fact, my sister-in-law still serves as reserve or something like that. So, you know, that's the people. When I see my brother, it's like whatever I can stuff in the bag, that's what I give him. I don't care. Like, there you go. But he will smoke it fast though. He will smoke it fast. I will probably give him like 30, 40 cigars. He'll be done in a week. I shouldn't call them low-end steak because they're still good cigars. They're just not as expensive. Exactly. So you do get what you pay for. Yes, you do get what you pay for. But a lot of cigars, what you're paying for is not all material. It's the effort, it's the design, it's the box, everything that goes with it. So, you know, a lot of time when you buy a low-end cigar or, you know, cheaper cigar, it's because there's not much packaging to it. There's no packaging cost. There's no advertising cost. So the cigar itself is cheaper, right? But and the more expensive cigar, actually, they do more advertising. They make pretty boxes. They make pretty bands to go with it. So that's the only difference, really. That's the only difference. And let's see, 2 photos. Let's see how it looks out. If it's good, I'll show it to you. Okay. The skull doesn't show. Skull doesn't show. I'll show you guys the picture here. We're still working on this. You see the skull is not showing because the print is not perfect. So, you know, we're still working on this. Eventually we'll get it right. We'll eventually get it right. Like, right now it's not coming out correctly. So we're working on this. We're working on it. Eventually. I love Pappy. I have a huge production of both Pop. Oh, let's see if there's another one. Okay, the shape actually came out okay. So the cigar ashtray actually came out okay. It's just the designs that we tried to get it to. It's not coming out. It's not coming out. So, you know, keeping in mind this is a long project. As soon as we make it available, you guys will know. All right. So we'll make sure everybody able to get one in the future. But right now we're working on it. Family Reserve Pig is my favorite. For Jewish State, yeah. That's awesome, Travis. Smoke good. Oh, okay. Now I start tasting that taste when I smoke this end, the wrong end. All right. Now that's that earthy taste. I really don't like this cigar. I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a good cigar. Not a good flavor to me. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Good thing I have this to wash up. You know, I'm really looking for a manufacturer to just engrave this onto a crystal piece, a slab of crystal to make a cigar ashtray. And I did find one, but it's gonna cost like $1,500 to do one. $1,500 to do an ashtray. Even I gotta go. Maybe next time. Maybe next time because you know I know it's gonna come out good, but it's one ashtray that you know. Like if I can only have one ashtray and only one, then I'll probably do that. But like I like multiple ashtrays, so like doing that kind of doesn't make sense. I only have one box of those some singles. Pigs are great and T52 at 9 as well. I also have Kentucky Fire Cure in the pigs and love it. Can they make a pewter one? Like pewter metal or pewter color? I'm pretty sure if somebody have a sophisticated machine, they can engrave onto a pewter one. But for us to print the thing, we can do any color filament that we want. We can actually just find the filament and then we can just print it. But the thing is that Liga Privada Pewter. Yeah, so you're talking about engrave onto a metal. or at least milled onto a metal. The thing is that yes, you can do it. It's just you gotta find a manufacturer to do it, and it's not gonna be easy. It has to be a big one. Let me see how much it costs. $100. $100. And I have to tell you guys this, all right? I'm not trying to belittle any other company or anything like that. But if you look at the Liga number 9, Liga Privada ashtray, that logo is actually very simple. Like I bet I can print that out, no problem. But our logo is so complex, so different that it doesn't just print well. All right, it doesn't engrave. It's so close to each other. The skull and all the detail, it's not that simple to print. That's why it's not simple to print. It's not simple to sew. It's not simple to engrave onto anything. So that's what the problem is. Right? You literally need to be machined and stamped, or like basically just melt into it. The new Puppy Van Winkle ashtray is pimp. Let me try to check that out. The one with the face on it, the one with the puppy on it. This is tough. This is a tough project. I mean, the price itself doesn't look too expensive. It looks like forged. Basically, it's just dumping liquid into a mold and then just do it. And like I say, if we can print one out that's perfect, we can actually stand up. We can actually put it into a mold and then dump into some, like, you know, dump some liquid or whatever to make some. You know, just not that simple to do. That's the problem. You know, I almost feel like, you know, if I have a piece of slab of acrylic and have a laser engraver that can engrave inside of the acrylic, that would be pretty cool too. But it's not that simple. It's just that, you know, I can't just simply say I want to do it and do it. It's too expensive to do too. I have a shop giving me the one since I buy so much Jewish cigars. Anyways, that is our one cigar Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy me like smoking a really bad cigar to me. It wasn't good. So what I'm gonna do is continue working on everything else, and I'll check with you guys on Facebook. On Saturday, hopefully I'll be smoking something nice. I'm thinking to smoke the American. I don't have it here, but that the Newman's American cigar, I bought one, so I want us to smoke that one. So I will be smoking that on Saturday, and obviously we'll vote on who smoked the longest, thickest cigar on the Facebook challenge. So if you do smoke one, make sure to post on there. I will post daily challenges to make, you know, live for the week to come, like 2 weeks, to have a little bit fun. So so that, you know, we can all have fun a little bit for the week. I know there's a lot of people is having trouble, a lot of people is having issues. I hope things get better for you guys, and I hope that, you know, I hope that things get better overall for America, because right now we are not in the best condition possible. I think things pick up so we can all be happy. I know, you know, Brandon Wiles hasn't been on because he literally, you know, non-essential, so he's not doing anything right now too. He could ruin a lot of things. He can ruin a lot of things. So, you know, if you guys have any good news whatsoever that can brighten people's day, post on Facebook as well, okay? So I'll see you guys on Facebook, and I'll see you guys on Saturday as well. And yeah, if I have anything that I sort out that we can try to do a digital herf, we'll do that. Okay, I'll see you guys